nicely by Kentucky. Abby Steiner gets the baton in fourth, easily 25 meters back of the lead.
Oh yeah, Abby Steiner's got some work to do to get Kentucky back in contention.
Steiner moved through this, running from fourth all the way up to first. She easily got the baton 25 meters and back.
This is the beauty of the 4x400 meters. Abby Steiner, as you said, Dwight, was 25 meters back. And look at this, she's going to give it all with 5 meters to go.
Now, we can all agree that's one of the craziest comebacks we've ever seen, right? And if we want to understand what makes her so fast, we can look at multiple factors. However, without a doubt, one of her strongest areas is her ability to finish strong, which is what we are going to analyze in this video. If we count their steps in the final 100 meters of the NCAA 200 meter finals, here's what we get. 49 steps for Abby Steiner, 45 steps for Favor Ofili. Abby Steiner is winning based on a faster frequency, which is unusual because someone like Usain Bolt was known for dominating with his longer strides. Let's look at a point where Abby Steiner is matched up with Favor Ofili, who finished in second place. Ofili comes out of the corner ahead. She crosses this line and puts her foot down first. Then after a few steps, her and Abby are matched up in the same part of their sprint cycle, both striking the ground at about the same time. And here is where we can see Abby cycle her legs faster and separate herself from everyone else, because in the very next step, she's already striking the ground ahead of Ofili. Then here, you can clearly see Abby's foot is in the ground while Ofili's foot is high in the air. And that's where Abby completely separates herself. Ofili is still pushing on that leg. Meanwhile, Abby's already mid-flight traveling through the air. We need a proper analysis to know for sure, but I suspect she's doing this through shorter ground contact times. Another thing to note is how strong her legs are. Right here, we have almost a side-by-side comparison. Abby is able to strike the ground with a nearly straight leg, even towards the end of a 200 meters, compared to Ofili, who has a much more significant bend at the knee. By having less bend at the knee, she's able to put down more force as well as get off the ground faster. This could explain why she's able to have such short yet powerful ground contact times. The other thing to know is that her hip flexors are extremely strong and elastic as well. If we compare her leg recovery with that of Favor Ofili, she's able to keep that foot low and close to the body, whereas Ofili has her foot higher and gets further behind the hips as the body fatigues. This could explain why Abby is able to cycle her legs faster. We're comparing two of the fastest college women in the country, yet the difference is significant. So if we ask the question, how is Abby Steiner so fast? Among the many variables we could look at, the ones that stand out the most are her impressive stride frequency, her incredible leg stiffness, and her ridiculously strong hip flexors.
I'm gonna tell you that I love you 100 times a day. You'll get tired of my voice, that's how much I'm gonna tell you that I'll miss you.
If you need help improving your sprint performance, check below in the description to see what kind of results my athletes are getting and how you can do the same. The question now is, how do you think Abby Steiner will perform when she goes up against the Jamaicans? In the meantime, if you're curious to see more sprint technique analysis videos like this one, check out this video where I break down the technique of the fastest woman alive, Elaine Thompson versus Sha'Carri Richardson. Because the footage is better, I perform a video analysis that goes even more in depth than this one. Click here to watch that next.